retail thinks that ADA right now is dead weight. Cardano interest is currently sitting at cycle lows compared to November of last year, as well as the Trump crypto reserve announcement from earlier this year. And if you remember, ADA was included in that mix. Has that changed? No. In fact, Cardano now has more GitHub commits than even Ethereum and Solana. And Brave's in-browser wallets adds Cardano's support for 70 million users. And there's clearly more in the pipeline. Now, Cardano reclaimed a level that historically starts major rallies. I mean, the whales know it. They've accumulated 40 million ADA in just 48 hours. This isn't hopium. This is quite dominance in the background, and whales are accumulating at scale. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this move is so different and how to position for what could be the most underrated trade in the altcoin market right now. Now, last week we were eyeing this potential short opportunity down to 59 cents, driven by this bearish head and shoulders pattern. But this setup failed, and failure often tells us a story. Because instead of continuation down, ADA reclaimed a key resistance, a resistance that often precedes the most insane rallies on ADA. And when a bearish setup fails so cleanly, it often flips into fuel for the next breakout. So what is this key resistance? It's the weekly dynamic resistance. We finally have a clean candle close over, and it's not just a clean candle close over, it is a powerful full body candle. When you see candles like this shows you momentum. And if we look back through the cycle and plot out every single time Cardano has reclaimed that weekly dynamic resistance, you find that both instances have led to Cardano's best moves this cycle. The first one was right here on October of 2023. Cardano rallied a good 156%, just trending on that weekly dynamic support. It's only when we lost it for certain did we see a deeper pullback. The second time Cardano reclaimed weekly dynamic resistance was on November of last year, and price rallied a good 222% to the upside. The one observation that I want you guys to make is that price does not wait. When the impulsive moves begin, it just goes. You're either in or you're not. Now, if you guys recall, this was the crypto reserve announcement which happened in Feb of this year. And even still, dynamic kept you on the safe side. Now, if we're looking at all true data points not driven by news, this would be the third time that ADA has reclaimed weekly dynamic resistance, and this time it's looking generous. Because not only did we get a decisive close over, we're also getting a retest of that weekly dynamic support. Guys, it was a clean trade setup on Ethereum just like this one that helped us print 10K in profit so far, and we still have a bit of that position riding. Trade setups on macro systems are very rare. Consider that we've had this trade setup trigger only twice since 2023. This is not a trade setup that you want to fade. It's an easy trade to manage. For those of you trading heavy, check out the link to the dynamic in the description below. But right now, the dynamic zone comes in from around 75 cents up to 79 cents. That is your bid zone. Managing your trade off of that is going to be very easy. Because as soon as price breaks, you know you are wrong on the trade, get out of the trade and position lower. And historically, this has been the best, most optimal zone for a rally. And if Cardano rallies from here, it also breaks out of this massive falling channel, the measured move to which takes Cardano up to $1.66, which is a good 2x from where price is currently at. And guys, this would be a minor target because Cardano would also be breaking out of a massive cup and handle formation that it's been putting in since 2022. The implications of this trade are huge, and this right here is your best opportunity yet. Now, if you're taking this trade with me, do it on Bitunix, but use the link below because right now they're running a sick campaign, $10 for just signing up, and you get $400 back for a $2,000 deposit. Now guys, this campaign was actually not meant to be running, but because of a minor hiccup, the Bitunix team was amazing enough to actually extend the campaign for all of us. This bonus alone can fuel your entire entry into the Cardano trade, so take advantage of it, but use the link below to activate it. If you do not use the link, you don't get the bonus. Guys, remember, when Cardano flips key levels, this happened in the previous cycle as well, it doesn't doesn't just grind up, it expands. Right now, we got the narrative as well as price structure. So the question is, do you wait for price to take off without you, or do you capture the best opportunity on the chart right now? We'll be tracking this trade live on the Discord along with the dynamic levels. If you want to check out the indicator, you'll find it in the description below. I will now see you in the Discord chat with this. Trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.